Hey there. Have you ever felt like you were being attacked for no reason, that people were trying to bring you down just for being yourself? Now, let's get right into this. When you're chosen, whether it's for a higher purpose in life, a special calling, or just your unique role in the world, you'll often find that not everyone around you is going to understand it. Sometimes, the people closest to you, those you trust, will be the ones to hurt you the most. Why? Because they see something in you that scares them, something that they may not have within themselves. Instead of supporting your growth, they might try to hold you back. They could even twist the narrative, making you seem like the problem when all you did was exist in your authenticity. It's painful when the people you love and trust betray you. You might feel like you're the one who's being hurt, and you are. But what you need to realize is that their actions stem from their own insecurities, their own fears. Deep down, they may see you as a mirror of everything they wish they could be. And in their fear, they lash out. They try to bring you down, to make you feel small, to make you doubt yourself. They want to make you feel like you're the one in the wrong, like you're the one who needs to apologize. They try to shift the blame onto you and play the victim, but here's the thing, God is watching. He knows the truth of the situation, and He will make sure that justice comes in His perfect timing. It's easy to get caught up in the emotions of it all, the anger, the hurt, the confusion. You might feel like you're alone, like nobody understands what you're going through. But I want you to understand something important: you are not alone. Even though these people may try to manipulate the situation and make you feel like the villain, you have to note that God sees the whole picture. He sees the truth, even when others don't. He is watching over you, and He will ensure that you receive the justice you deserve. When you're chosen, you're meant for something greater. You're not here just to blend in or to be like everyone else. You're here to shine, to make a difference, to elevate those around you with your presence and your purpose. That can be intimidating to others, especially to those who aren't comfortable with their own paths. They might try to tear you down, but their actions only reveal their own lack of understanding and self-worth. It's tough, I know. You might feel tempted to fight back, to prove your innocence, to show everyone the truth of what's happening. But fighting fire with fire only burns both sides. The key here is to remain calm, to stay true to yourself, and to trust that God has everything under control. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your worth doesn't depend on their approval. And while they might pretend to be the victims, remember that God knows exactly what's going on behind the scenes. One of the hardest things to accept is that not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. Some people come in to teach you lessons, not to be your forever companions. These lessons can be painful, but they are necessary for your growth. When people hurt you, especially the ones closest to you, it can feel like a betrayal. It's easy to want to retaliate, to defend yourself, to expose their lies. But let me tell you something, you don't have to do any of that. God is watching, and He will fight your battles for you. Instead of focusing on what they've done, focus on your purpose. Keep moving forward, even when it feels like the world is against you. Keep walking in your truth, and trust that God will align everything in your favor. Your enemies will eventually reveal themselves for who they truly are, and in the end, their actions will come back to them. What they've tried to do to you will be reflected back into their own lives. That's how God's justice works. It may not always be immediate, but it is always sure. One of the most powerful things you can do when faced with betrayal or manipulation is to stay grounded in your own faith. Keep praying, keep trusting, and keep doing what you were called to do. The more you focus on your own growth and stay aligned with your purpose, the less power these negative people will have over you. You don't need to lower your standards or compromise your integrity just to make them feel better. You were chosen for greatness, and nothing or no one can take that away from you. The people who hurt the chosen ones often do so because they are afraid of the light that you carry. They know that your success, your happiness, your growth will highlight their own failures, and that scares them. Instead of uplifting you, they try to bring you down. But it's important to remember that their actions are not a reflection of who you are, they are a reflection of their own pain and struggles. You don't have to carry that pain for them. You don't have to let their actions define your reality. You see, when you're chosen, it's not just about you. It's about the bigger picture. You are here to make a difference, to shine a light in places where darkness exists. And when you do that, it will attract both good and bad energy. Some people will be drawn to you because they want to learn from you, grow with you, and elevate alongside you. But others will try to bring you down because they are afraid of what your light represents. The best thing you can do is to continue to walk towards your goal. Don't let anyone dim your light or make you question who you are. Trust that God is watching, and He will handle everything in His perfect timing. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You are worthy of every blessing, every opportunity, and every bit of success that comes your way. Those who hurt you will eventually face their own consequences. You don't have to be the one to make that happen. Just keep trusting, keep growing, and keep believing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. And when those who have hurt you try to manipulate the situation, play the victim, or make you feel guilty, stay firm in your truth. They might try to twist the narrative, but note that God sees everything. He knows what's in their hearts, and He will make sure that justice is served. You don't need to waste your energy on defending yourself. Let God handle it. Keep moving forward with grace, and trust that everything will work out for your highest good. Sometimes, the ones who hurt you the most are the ones you love the most. It's difficult to understand why they act the way they do, and it's easy to feel like you're the one in the wrong. But the truth is, they may be acting out of their own unresolved pain and fear. Their actions are not a reflection of your worth, they are a reflection of their own inner struggles. You don't have to carry that burden for them. Let it go, and focus on your own path. Reminder, you are chosen. You are destined for greatness, and no one can take that from you. Even when people try to hurt you, even when they try to manipulate the situation, recall that God is watching. His justice will prevail, and in the end, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true purpose. Stay strong, keep the faith, and trust that everything is working out in your favor. You are loved, you are protected, and you are never alone. Keep shining your light, and let God handle the rest. One of the best things you can do when faced with this kind of betrayal is to detach yourself emotionally from the situation. It's natural to feel hurt, but don't let that hurt consume you. Your life is too valuable to be wasted on people who can't appreciate or support you for who you are. Instead of sinking into a cycle of frustration and resentment, try to focus on your next steps. Stay centered in your truth, and keep walking forward with intention and purpose. Over time, you'll begin to see that their actions have nothing to do with you. When people project their insecurities or weaknesses onto you, it's because they don't know how to deal with their own struggles. You have no control over their feelings or actions, but you do have control over how you respond. Instead of letting their negativity affect your peace, protect your energy. You deserve to be around people who lift you up, who support you, and who want to see you succeed. Don't waste your time trying to make sense of what doesn't serve you. At the end of the day, you'll realize that God's hand is guiding you in ways you couldn't have imagined. His protection is always with you, even when it doesn't feel like it. Even in the moments of betrayal and hurt. He's working in your favor. He sees the truth, He knows your heart, and He will always ensure that justice is served. So, stay strong. Stay focused on your path. And trust that you are exactly where you need to be. You don't need to fight back. You don't need to explain yourself. God has your back, and He's making sure everything works out for your highest good. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I bring content like this all the time, and subscribing ensures you never miss an update. I promise to continue providing you with insights, encouragement, and support as you navigate life's challenges. Your journey is important, and you deserve to be surrounded by positivity. And if you feel this video can help someone else, share it with them. You never know who needs to hear this message right now. Sharing is a beautiful way to help others who might be going through similar struggles or facing their own battles.